Hi everyone, I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome in. I hope you all rested well. I don't know when it is that you're catching this video. Morning, noon, night, I don't know. Before the eclipse, after the eclipse. It is April the 8th, 10:12 a.m. in Kansas City, Missouri right now as I am on live. And so I'm just waiting. There we go. My technology finally kicked in. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing well and all of that. My name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, and I'm glad to have you. My channel is a little different than a lot of people that you'll probably run across for a reading. I will speak no more, no less than what the Most High God brings forth. My hands are dedicated to Him to uproot wicked types of energies, and we want to know what's around us. We look at a lot of crime and we judge it here, so it's like you're entering into a spiritual place of putting a judgment on some things. And first we must judge ourselves, but we also are set in the earth as God's children to judge wicked types of energies. We are all day long, every day, dealing with demonic entities that are real. People call them ghosts, dry spirits. Yes, they're demons, and they really are looking for a host to come in and to possess and to wreck your world. And if you look around, there's a lot of people that are infested with a lot of demonic types of dark energy and stuff like that. The Most High tells us not to be ignorant of the devil's devices and stuff like that. So we're to guard all day long and to keep our mind on the Most High and to rebuke a thing if it comes along and cast down thoughts and imaginations and things like that, and keep clear of that stuff. And we just do a work here on this channel to let the Most High reveal what is around a situation so that He can give you the wisdom in how to get that thing cast to the abyss. And it gets very intense on this channel. I feel the energy when the Most High God sits down on me. I'm known to just blast out in a really heavy way, and it's always for purposes, but it can be very sharp. And I say all the time, the sword is sharp, it's not fluffy, and it's to cut away things that shouldn't be there. And all of us need an operation at times, and it's hard to go through natural operations and then you go through your healing processes, but it's vital for certain cases for that cutting away to happen that way, and for us to keep ourselves humble when God shakes us, just to stay there. We're really vulnerable. I mean, just like that, something could take place, and it's just like you and I realize how vulnerable we really are. And anyway, I love Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. He gets all praise, glory, and honor. This is not a religious channel. It's a spiritual channel of walking in His commandments and His statutes and His judgments, and to listen to what He has to say. And He wants relationship with us. And so those of you who have a relationship with God and you keep the commandments, welcome, guys. Thank you for being that way in our earth and being very stern against wicked types of energies. We just don't put up with it. We're not supposed to put up with it. We're supposed to be ruling and reigning with our Father in the heaven. And anyway, if you do, then I'm glad that you're in the earth realm. I'd really like to talk to you. I need communion. I really do. And so, but anyway, if you're new and you stay, then you're supposed to stay. Otherwise, if you're not, thanks for checking me out. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, and happy anniversary to y'all too. And if you're down and out, I send you love and light. Let's go ahead and get started and see what the Most High God wants to bring out for today. All right, Yehovah, I just thank you for clear, precise, defined messages. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. I just thank you for the breath that you've given us to breathe. What do you want to bring out here? We just take authority over every demonic thing. All right, we have blessed is he that considers the poor. Yehovah will deliver him in time of trouble. Yehovah will preserve him and keep him alive. And he shall be blessed upon the earth, and Yehovah will not deliver him unto the will of his enemies. Let's talk about that for a second. Listen to what this is saying. here. Blessed is he that considers the poor. I was just thinking about the poor. I just watched a video the other day, and I seen a bunch of people laying all over the sidewalk. And it was raining on this lady, and she just laid there just shivering. And all she had was just what she had on her back. And my heart just broke. My heart just broke. And the rich and the poor, they work together. We have a lot of people that's also oppressing people. And those of you know my story and the things that have been taken from me. And then I have my rights, but they've been stripped from me by some stupid kook that's got a hellish judgment from God for what these people have done to God's people. But this is telling you something about you. Those of you just past, I've given my last dollar to the poor, and so many of you all have given. So this is to people who just turn their head. That I want to say something to you people, because the roles will change. God also says that if you see somebody in need and you're going to oppress the poor, you're reproaching him. And that when it is your turn, and this is basically telling you are going to have a turn in this. When it is your turn, you're going to cry to God, and he ain't going to hear you because you didn't want to hear. This says, blessed is he that considers the poor. Jehovah will deliver him. So this is telling you that you're going to have a time where you're going to have some type of a deliverance. But this is also securing you when your heart's in the right place, because you know that, hey, if I don't consider these people that I'm seeing on the sidewalk. I mean, we got houses all over the world that are empty, and we got people that have breath of God on the inside of them. And that lady just sat there when it was raining on her, and people just walking by people. It makes me cry. I can imagine how God cries over that. But this says, if you consider that Jehovah will deliver you in your time of trouble, because you're going to have trouble in this world. There's tribulation here. It says Jehovah will preserve you and keep you alive. So there's death that can be attached to this, just because you don't want to consider somebody who don't have, or you don't even know that person's story. You just think you're low life or whatever. No, there's been a lot of people, and I'm one of them, that have been treated like crap for no reason, no explanation. Somebody just come in and just want to take your stuff from you, and people want to beat you down and then get you down and keep beating you down. There's a lot of good, poor people that have been treated wrongly, and your life depends on this. He says he'll preserve you and keep you alive, and he'll bless you for it upon the earth. And Jehovah will deliver you. It won't deliver you into the hands of your enemy. And we do have enemies in the earth realm. Some people have enemies, they don't even know why you're a freaking enemy. Okay? But this is huge. This really huge coming out here. So anyway, I just wanted to address that like that and break it down. It's huge. These also came out. Okay, I'm going to read that one last. He's been bringing that one out. It says, he that hates dissembleth with his lips, and he lays up deceit within him. And when he speaks fair, don't believe him. For there are 7 abominations in his heart. His hatred is covered by deceit, and his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. Okay, well, there's a wicked person out here. And yesterday I did a reading, and somebody was trying to pour on some stupid nonsense, and God said, you don't go with that person. Okay, so some of you all, that was also on this channel as well. For the next 24 hours. If you missed the element sign readings, please go back and watch them on ShAhH Gates Pure Spirit Tarot. A dedication to something is here. And we have, he that oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he that gives to the rich shall surely come to want. Their time is coming. They ain't going to escape God's word. So now we have a scripture that he brought out that he is speaking to leadership here. At what instant I shall speak concerning a nation, concerning a kingdom, to pluck it up and to pull it down and to destroy it. If that nation against whom I have pronounced turn from their evil, then I will bethink the evil that I thought to do unto them. And at what instant I shall speak concerning a nation and or a kingdom, to build it up and to plant it and to do well to it, and it do evil in my sight, that it obey not my voice, then I will bethink of the good that I said I would, to benefit it, and will frame evil against you and devise an evil against you if you will not turn from your evil doings. It's evil to give to the rich, to beat the poor down. You actually, I bet this being broken down like I just broke it down changes everything, because now it's you understand that it's actually what you do to somebody else is also going to actually, it's a mirror of what you're actually seeing is going to take place with you if you turn your head. It changes everything. How selfish people are when you break down, oh, you mean God's saying that could be me? And then it all changes. The motive of a thing will be weighed by God. A motive of a thing the spirit is weighed by the Jehovah. But at the same time, you need to be taught this to realize how delicate you and I are as well. And if that gets your heart right towards God, then great. But if you're just doing it because, well, me, God sees that as well, and he's the great judge of them all. And we have somebody wicked out here that's being warned, even at the top of a nation out here. At the bottom of the deck it says, there is no wisdom nor understanding nor counsel against Jehovah. The horse is prepared against the day of battle. But safety is of Jehovah. And we just seen here safety is connected to giving and considering. He says that the poor is always going to be amongst us. Always. He says he makes poor and he makes rich. He brings low and he lifts up. So again, let us not be high-minded to think that, well, never whatever, because I've had cars, I've had a nice home and a big yard. I had a beautiful family, and then, God tests me through this stuff. And I've told before that many years ago, when I was in the churches and I served with all my heart, I got up and did a skit. We did a skit before the church, and we sang, I have decided to follow Jesus. And I call him Yeshua by his Hebraic name. But anyway, back then, the song, I have decided to follow Jesus, my verse when I got up to do my skit was, though none go with me, still I will follow. And God has had me tested in that, because nobody has gone with me in this situation. I have been completely alone without any explanation of anything at all and what's going on. Just somebody pursued my life. And but the Most High, I look back at dreams that he had given me. He actually told me that I would be where I'm at today. And God will tell you a thing but not give you all the details either. And he woke me up one day and he said, I'm going to take you into a place and you're going to hide. And he said, but you're going to hide for just a little while until the calamity is going to pass over you. And I didn't really understand. A lot of times you think, okay, well, I'm just going to go through a trial. I didn't realize the depth of what he told me that I was going to have to endure, or the depth that I was going to have to endure and understand what I was really singing. Though none go with me, God, I'm going to follow you. I'm glad to say that that was true in my heart. I still stand here completely alone, but not alone, because Jehovah is with me. He's my shield and my buckler. And I got such a testimony to the world, to say that Jehovah Elohim, he is true, regardless if you have a physical person with you or not. He's there to shelter his children. Let me comfort you today. If you find yourself there in such a way, God is with you. He will lift you right out of a dunghill if he has to, if you put your trust in him. Anyway, I was going to go somewhere else. I kind of got sidetracked, but I guess God just wanted me to say that. So let's just get back into the reading. This is a little different this morning. I'm just feeling a lot of energy today. There is a battling that is out here going on, and apparently somebody's being warned about some stuff, about this oppression, and somebody's fixing to be seen in front of a bunch of people who they are, because they dissemble with their lips. They got deceit laid up in their heart. They got 7 abominations in them and hatred, and the Most High said he's going to show somebody before a bunch of people out here. I guess so. Whatever somebody's dedicated to, if that's not in God, it's not good. So we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who is out of control. All right, they're out of control here. You also have the secrets around this person. You also have the 3 of Cups coming out. So this is social stuff out here going on. This is about us using our intuition as well. This could be a preacher's wife out here. It's hit me that way. There's a preacher's wife out here. This is the counterpart to the Hierophant, and this is talking about a congregation of people as well. They got secrets out here. The Queen of Wands is in the reverse. She's somebody who practices witchcraft. She is somebody who's got anger and hatred in her heart because she'll explode. This is a Jezebel out here. All right. So somebody is like a wolf in sheep's clothing with this wording out here for a congregation to see somebody's hatred in their heart. It's not good. It's not good. The Queen of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. We have the 10 of Cups coming out in the reverse. This is emotional. This is emotional here with the 10 of Cups. I think I said 10 of Pentacles. I meant to say 10 of Cups. Maybe I did say 10 of Cups. It's in the reverse, jumping out that way. Something's emotional out here in a really big way. The Pentacle is coming out, the money or homes or whatever. So the Devil's coming out here. It's in the reverse. It was in the reverse in this deck, and I was going to turn it up this morning, and I was like, no, I don't want it to be up. I want to break the chains of the Devil. So, but somebody is bound here with that. There's a new beginning. Somebody is out of control. Somebody is out of control. Either you're going to break the chains of the Devil, or somebody can't because they got hatred laid up in their heart in a really big way. There's a devil here. There's a bad devil here, and there's some type of trampling going on here. This word goes to a trampling energy. Again, beating people down and then getting them down and then enjoying beating them down because somebody thinks they control somebody out here. It's ridiculous because the devil wants to control you. It's a destroying type of an energy. There's a spy around somebody. There's something gossipy going on today as well. What's hidden here? So there are secrets here. And again, somebody's got deceit laid up in their heart secretly. Somebody, if you return to God, then he'll bethink himself on something out here. Okay? Because there's nothing but oppression and stuff. If you get the counsel of God, then you and I are going to have this understanding and this protection, because there's no protection outside of God in this battle. Somebody can think that they can beat somebody down. They're dedicated to being some wicked, stupid ditch out here, and God ain't going to have it. God's going to get the last freaking say on this nonsense, stupidness. Show me some information out here. The tree. This is a sacrificing energy. This is about somebody's mind out here. This is about getting grounded with that tree. It's an earth energy. If your tree be good, then you'll have good fruit. Otherwise, a good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. Somebody is not good out here. They're out of control. They're a devil out here. There's a plot out here that's taken place. I'm seeing a plot. There's a secret plot. A love situation. Nah, there's a ditch out here. Somebody's a devil in a ditch. There's the ring. Okay, well, somebody's preacher's wife is out here, or somebody's preacher has a woman on the side, or whatever the person is. Somebody's cheating out here. attached to something going on. The high priestess in the negative of the energy is a mistress. So is the Queen of Wands. Okay, somebody's cheating out here. There's the lady that is out here. And then the occupation or feeling weighed down is also here, or something long-term has been going on out here in a really big way as well. There's a deal out here. Those of you who are not dealing with a mistress type of an energy, there is some type of a contract around something. It's right here, whatever the contract was. Somebody gave to the, they took away from the poor to oppress, and then they gave something to the rich. They're going to come to want in the end of a matter. What do you want to bring out here, Most High God? There's the money, a death matter with, there's a child out here involved in something, the adjudication, the courthouse, and then the wealthy man. Again, giving to the rich, giving to the rich. And they're going to come to want, something's over out here because God's going to make sure something explodes out here on somebody. Somebody's child is out here involved in something, or there is a pregnancy situation. Somebody could also have like a child that has died or something like that, whatever this is. Somebody's got something going on with somebody at work because their occupation was at the bottom of that other deck. There's concern out here. I guess there's concern out here on somebody. Give us some words out here, Jehovah. You pick through my hands. What else do you want people to know about? Take what applies, drink out the rest. Something about being a bachelor is out here, okay? It says that there's somebody's trying to fill a void out here. Okay, well, somebody's trying to fill a void. I guess somebody's trying to fill a void. It don't come by being crazy. Anyway, somebody upright is going to help with somebody's vehicle attached to some situation that's going on. Okay, well, good for you. Upright people are also gathering together to take down a wicked party. That's great. Okay, well, there's secrets then around this wicked energy out here. Jehovah says that if you don't reach out to whoever you're supposed to reach out to today, you're going to regret it. Okay, whatever you're supposed to do, you're supposed to do it. There's a death of any kind. It's right here. The coffin is out here. Okay, a swine or a boar, that's dirty, filthy energy. Okay, that's dirty, filthy energy. A rebel is out here. It's right here. Somebody's a crazy kook. We've got a teacher energy. We have a gathering of people. We do have a gathering of people all over the place today for the eclipse as well. Something about getting fired is out here. Well, somebody's going to get fired and somebody's going to lose it. We have a boss energy out here with the devil being out here. So whatever's taken place, whatever somebody's done, I don't know why God's bringing a bachelor out here on something, but that wealthy man is out here. I don't know why that's being called out that way. I don't really know. But anyway, I don't question why God brings something out. Somebody is going to lose their job for something that they've done, and I guess somebody's going to see somebody's rear end for something. Somebody's probably already been warned over and over and over to God to repent, and apparently somebody coming out in the reverse in a really bad freaking way, and they've got evil that's going to frame around them, and I guess something huge. Somebody thinks that they're going to battle their horse up at once, just like that. God's showing something's over here. The death of any kind. That could be a physical death for some people. For some people, you fired today. For other people, your love situation's over. I don't know. It depends on who's doing what in this verse here. We got the Gibo and the Laguz. The G and the L. Gel. Somebody's name could be Gel. This also looks like the X as well. This is my technology room. Well, we already know people have done some things on technology. It's very much ridiculous and acting like they are something and they're not on other people's accounts and stuff, and it's ridiculous. This goes back to being hospitable and a little gift, but God's saying somebody's oppressing the poor and to increase their riches. In other words, they're taking things that are not theirs and then they're giving it to the rich just to get some type of great big whatever name for themselves, and they're going to go under. God's going to judge a person. Here's a bad luck rune, and the negative of this, it's talent as well. Anyway, could be dealing with your ex out here as well. This is water, and we do have the anchor out here. It came out really strong yesterday. It's also tribulation, all right? And it's also some type of embarrassment, and I guess if God's going to embarrass somebody, then you better get ready. God's going to embarrass somebody in front of a whole group of people. There's a gathering of people out here. If you're going to gather people around and say you fired in front of a bunch of people and somebody's going to absolutely lose it, then they're going to show their hatred that's really down in their heart, I guess, on whoever's energy this is that I'm picking up on. It's watery, it's emotional when you get this rune as well. The G, the X, the L, there's A connections, a J connection. There's also a J here. This is the letter B. You also can get the letter T out of this. There's several A connections out here attached to this. All right. Well, anyway, folks, this is what come out. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope God is with you, and you're walking upright with Him and keeping yourself pure with God in this battle that's going on spiritually. And you're finding favor regardless who's trying to oppress in the situation or not. God says something's ending, whether it be physical, spiritual, natural. There's a death of any kind today for the collective. Shalom.